a work colleague, or even
listen to this shit, people.
Mental health and suicide is complex, and many men, if not a lot of men, just aren't talking about it. So today, Triple M isn't talking either, to encourage you to start talking.
So, it's about mental health, guys.
But I'm really glad you told me
And
to bring comfort.
this goes out to all the real men.
Advice on how to start a conversation yourself or with someone you're worried about at beyondblue.org.au.
Beyond Blue.
This
Corrupt.
is Triple M's No Talk Day.
Brainwash. It's all about reverse psychology, people. You want to talk about truth? You want to hear truth, do you? You want to hear truth? Well, they're encouraging us men to talk. Let's talk. Let's talk real, hey? Let's talk about lies. Let's talk about truth. So let's talk about reverse psychology. Beyond Blue, for a start. The CEO is ex-military. I think he's 20 years, 25 years. I went and watched one of their talks one day. See the hat I'm wearing? That's also a problem. Selling lies, selling bullshit, selling war, selling killing, selling oil, selling gas, selling money, selling corruption, selling pharmaceutical companies. Where do we start? Let's keep talking, guys. Let's all the real men out there, let's talk about real shit. So you all want us to talk? You want us to talk truth, do you? What, you want us to go speak to a doctor? They then send you to a mental place, stay there for a couple of days, take some tablets. Oh, they'll all encourage you to take some antidepressant tablets. Maybe get a needle in the arm or something. Support the pharmaceutical companies. You know, just a big loop. My advice, guys, talk to some real brothers. Talk to some real, might not be your family. You might not get on with your family. That might be part of the problem. Let's talk to some real brothers, spiritual brothers. You know, your best mates. And let's talk out loud. Let's talk publicly. Let's go live. So, a few people might disagree with me, but isn't this what you want? You want us to talk? You know, let's express it. Let's go social. I'll go public. I'll go national TV. I don't give a shit. And they want us to talk about this stuff. And men are committing suicide, like 21 fathers, it's called. 21 fathers a week committing suicide because they can't see their kids. You know, and that's disgusting, people. It's wrong. There's obviously something wrong with the system. There's obviously something wrong with the law. Unjust. How many returned soldiers are coming back with PTSD and committing suicide? And how many of these are actually taking heavy drugs? You know, ice. And not all police are good. We all know that out there. There's corruption within the police force. A lot. It's disgusting. It's wrong. And all linked with that, people. Some of the police are linked with the bikies. Linked with the elites, the one percenters, the richies. How many of these $1 million... I'm on a boat here. Pretty obvious. How many of these $1 million yachties and all doing a little bit of white powder? Hey, how many of them know someone who's bringing it in? How many of these police undercovers know about it? It's all linked, people. Everything's linked. Everything's connected. So let's keep talking about truth. I encourage my men out there, my boys, my real men, not pussy boys. We can talk about feelings because, you know, my feelings are obviously a little bit of frustration, a little bit of anger, a little bit of let's keep talking. Let's get it out there. I encourage all you guys to start talking out there. But don't go seek professional help. Obviously, that ad's sponsored by Beyond Blue. How much is the CEO on? Let's talk. I'll talk to the CEO any day of the week. Reverse psychology. They won't want Triple M, Triple J, all these. They won't get me on the radio station, guys. Oh, it's talking too much truth. Truth seeker. So, of course not. They wouldn't like it now, would they? Now let's talk about hemp. Let's talk about the power of hemp. Let's talk about the power of medicinal marijuana. I know, we've got to wait for the boys down Canberra to, hey, all about the tax, eh? Ching, ching, ching. Here's a good song for the boys. Hey. Yep, what else, guys? Could keep going on about this shit for days now. So all you real men out there, don't go see a doctor. Don't see a... They'll put you in the mental ward, guys. I just went in. All I wanted to do was talk to a professional counsellor, have a conversation, two-way conversation. If you want to talk about beliefs, what is the Australian law written under? Christian Bible, law. Mental health, law, have a different law, guys. They're going to make out you're a bit disconnected, and apparently my beliefs are wrong. Apparently. Got no criminal history, no record, not intoxicated under any alcohol or any drugs. I took myself there to get help, to talk like this, a bit openly, and they didn't like it. They thought I had a problem. You know? 7 years in the army, trying to fight, defend my country. Ooh, China's going to come in with our enemy, Afghanistan. Pharmaceutical, the poppy fields, all the elites, oil, gas, goes around. How come we're not powered by hemp? How come Henry Ford got squashed? How come we don't have hydrogen cars? How come we're selling our country to China quick? How come Scott Morris is a fake, lying, sinning, corrupt Christian? Really, Scotty? Really, mate? We'll have a chat, buddy, one day. I'll run into you. So anyway, leave it there. Please share them to a mate, real mate. Let's talk. Give me a call anytime. Send us an email, runferrisrun@gmail.com. Runferrisrun, and let's talk. And more than happy. So, best advice, guys, talk to your real mates. Talk to your real brothers. Let's get it out there. Let's get it off the chest. Because even if you want to talk about 21 fathers who can't see their kids committing suicide, how many of these kids are being touched? Let's talk about, pedophilia. Let's talk about molester. Let's talk about the Catholic churches. Let's talk about get all these kids in there and getting touched, and return soldiers taking drugs, because the psychologists in the army are shit and they're brainwashed, and most real men don't want to talk about this stuff anyway. So it's obviously a problem with the system. It's no problem with your men out there. Any of you men out there, there's no problem with you, because there's a target. There's the focus. Focus on love. Focus on what you want. Focus on a positive solution, not on what you don't want. And you go to the doctors, they're going to go, oh, let's talk about your problems. You don't talk about your problems, people. It's a new day, new moment, be on time, new day. Go fishing, get some fresh air, get rid of toxicity out of your life, get some alkaline into you, get some lemons and get some apple cider vinegar, get some heaps of water, flush your body out, get heaps of water, put on some good music, get to bed early, get off the phone, get out of the head, get into the heart, go for a run. You don't get strong like this, guys, from sitting around. So get out with some real men, get away from the cities, get away from the noise, get away from the grey noise and the pollution and the traffic lights and the rich, the elite. Hey, it's a capitalist world, it's a problem. Get out fishing, go out bush, go out nature, because when you're sitting in nature, in the stillness of nature, everything in nature is perfect. And then you start to reflect off nature. Oh, they're talking about it, guys.
That was the start of a complete change. I'm not doing fine.
Not doing fine.
Is Triple M's No Talk Day.
Anyway, I think I got yous there enough. Get out in the nature, people. You're trapped in your own little dungeon, your own little jail. It's time to free yourself. It's time to shift the focus. Give us a call. runferrisrun@gmail. Let's talk real business. Oh, we can talk about Australian history too if you really want to. And the history of the world. All you black brothers out there, sisters, the kids, it's all for the kids, guys. Tomorrow's for the kids. Everything we're doing is taxing for our kids' future until we start focusing more on health in the environment, respect the environment that we walk on, respect the environment that feeds us, drinks, Truth.